Today I'm taking you with me on the sleek and modern Air France A350-900 in premium economy. We are flying from Newark to Paris, which is about a 7-hour overnight flight. The check-in process was very quick because you get access to Sky Priority lanes when you're flying premium economy on Air France. Okay, now it's time to queue up at our Sky Priority Zone 2 boarding lane.
Madame, Monsieur, nous demandons à Madame Glanzman-Madeleine de bien vouloir se rapprocher de l'équipage. Ladies and gentlemen, please escort Mrs. Glanzman-Madeleine. Please make yourself known to your cabin crew. Thank you.
Here is a quick look at our two seats. We picked row 18 in the very back. That's because the bulkhead seats were already taken by the time I booked my tickets. In the premium economy cabin, each seat has 38 inches of pitch and reclines to 121 degrees. Definitely a more comfortable setup for long haul. The in-flight entertainment screen actually shows you all the helpful information, including the food that's going to be served in your cabin. So like you can see, we're going to get an option between the veal and the squash gratin, and there is some accompaniments like cheese and some bread and other stuff. And there's also dessert. It also shows that for breakfast you can get yogurt, fruit juice, there'll be these cute little packs in which you get your breakfast, and there's also a list of the drink selection that's available on board. This plane's premium economy cabin has 32 seats which are set up in a 2-4-2 configuration that offers you a more spacious and refined experience than standard economy. Let's take a moment now to enjoy the slightly glitchy safety video.
Let's take a quick look at the premium economy seat. This is the seat here. So basic, but I definitely feel the increased width. And of course, there's a nice little blanket that we got. A very thin pillow, but still appreciated. And then little things that I saw here is this nice water bottles. I always appreciate a water bottle, so awesome once again. And then we have some controls here for the footrest, and then there is one for the recline. This is for the backrest. So you can put this up and this back. So again, awesome. And then we have this little remote control, and it comes with a nice keypad here. So this is a touchpad that you can use to just like a mouse or a cursor. And basic, really easy to use, no twisted controls. Again, appreciate that. I think this premium economy is definitely feeling premium because yeah, these things, I think in A350, I really like how it is. There's also this little headset tucked away within your seat. Looks like a nice one. Haven't tested it out just yet, but I like that everything is just tucked away under your seat. Okay, let's put this back.
And then there's this little reading light in between the two seats. I find this one to be a little more convenient than the one that's located right above your seat, and it's also a little less disruptive in my opinion. What I really appreciate on any flight is a footrest. Don't know if you've noticed, but having a footrest actually makes a huge difference in how tired you're feeling after the flight. Okay, the service has begun now, which is starting with this cold, wet towel that we got, which I think is always a nice touch and gives you a more premium feeling. Then came a glass of champagne. This felt more like a business class thing to me than premium economy, so it was a really nice surprise. The 13.3-inch anti-glare screen was pretty solid, and I liked that the remote has this little touchpad. It made the whole system feel more interactive.
Okay, so this is the Amenity Kit that we got. Pretty simple, looks light and bare bone. So let's see what's in it. First of all, we have these socks. So pretty basic airplane socks. Nothing really striking about the material. I typically don't use these socks, so nothing really useful here for me, but it could be useful for you. I've asked. This I think is very, very helpful, of course. And it's nice to have these little things in premium economy too. I know it's not business class, but I still appreciate a nice kit. Toothpaste. This is a cute travel size. I know I'll be bringing it along with me on my next trip. So this is helpful. And then a toothbrush. It's a nice, simple bamboo one. So that's cute. And then the last thing we have is earplugs. Again, something that may be helpful for you on the plane. So yeah, basic kit, but I really like the pouch. Definitely going to break this off with me, and I'll be using more of this later.
And like you can see, I'm having quite a lot of fun playing with this window shade. If you're interested in learning how I booked this flight using my credit card points, I discuss all of that in my free newsletter that you can subscribe to from the pinned comment below, so feel free to check it out. Alright, now it's dinner time. I had pre-ordered a vegan meal. It was Indian food and honestly it was pretty good. My partner had the beef dish that was being served on the plane, which he liked too. The dessert we thought was kind of average on the other meal, but my meal I just got fruit for dessert, so not much to say there. Okay, so then it was time to check out the bathrooms. So interestingly, the premium economy shares its bathroom with the business class, which meant that we got the nice ones too, minus the price tag. And like you can see, this bathroom feels normal, but at the same time, there are some really nice amenities available in here. So all these Clarins beauty products, I really loved that. We watched a movie and took a short nap before it was time for breakfast. For breakfast, we got these little bags which had a muffin, a bun, a yogurt, and juice. Pretty basic, but it did the job. I like the cute touch of this dark chocolate with coffee as well. And now we've landed in Paris. If you're curious about how I booked this flight using my credit card points, check out the pinned comment. You can subscribe to my free newsletter for many more tips. See you there.